That's what dinner was happening. Welcome to another segment of Talk Entertainment and Art. I am your host, Buthelezi. In today's episode, we are joined by Prince G. Manje Clean. Makes sense that even rhymes. G Clean. But anyways, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to drop a like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to share the content with your friends. You know, all that nice things. Before we start the show, does anyone else have an announcement to make?
No announcement.
No announcement.
I mean, you've got the coolest guest. Don't you want to announce something?
I mean, we have the coolest guest.
Why can't just name an announcement? Maybe you're shot. Who knows?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. I'm giving you the platform. Like, yo, if you were trying to make an announcement, make it right now.
I know lang na Dio lang mo.
The bang, bro. What's the level?
I'm with D. No pun intended.
No pun intended, sir. You know what? It is intended.
Is it intended for who though? But I see we have the coolest guests in the building. That's what countries and that's and I'm just not Diddy though. None of that Diddy. But it's about dog. I know it's grand dog. Manje Clean boys in the set. Thank you so much for coming.
Hey, thank you for having me, bro.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
like you having me, but just for being in the show.
Hey.
No Diddy level.
No Diddy level. None of that Diddy level. But yeah, we chilling. We outside. But except now, say it took so much time to get here. Damn. Nigga said after lunch, now it's like evening.
I had so much commitments, and I finished like later than I anticipated. So yeah, but okubalekile saying for you.
Hey, ngomcaka ukuthi ugcina usosivashe jala siyabonga. But anyways, let's get right on to it, bro. I want to ask you, see, what is it that you do? Because we see you on social media. You training because of pictures. You training because of memes. You doing everything. Sometimes on MC. Sometimes you on fashion. You know what exactly do you?
Some police.
My morning after.
That's it. Yeah, I should say we need to chase the bag.
Except
we need to chase the bag. That's it. So basically, by profession, nginguye nesi. I'm a midwife by profession. So yeah,
you are a what?
Midwife, nurse midwife.
Nurse midwife.
Yeah.
Like
my specialty is child delivery.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah.
What is that?
Belegis.
Oh,
Sounds
damn.
like a fun job.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, you chose it.
It chose me, bro.
I chose you.
Yeah. So basically,
you just like the whole thing.
He has the best seat in the house.
I have the best seat.
But I'm just a midwife and I love what I do. So professionally, I'm that. Also, but now I don't work in the maternity unit. I'm just like working in private.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So for the cycle
Something around there.
Okay.
But yeah.
Shout out for that.
We're grinding, bro. We need to chase that back.
Excellent.
So I basically do that, and then on the side, I'm very much into fashion. Like I love looking good, and when you look good, you feel good.
Manje Clean boy.
Yeah. So
you have to feel good.
So
it's mandatory.
I'd rather say I'm going to say content creator because I don't keep up with the standards of content creation, but I take good content.
But are there standards though?
I feel like they are. Because if I'll say I'm a content creator, then that means I have to be consistent with the thing. I have to align myself with the current trends and everything and what's not. So I'm not yet there, but I'm getting there.
I don't know. Are there standards in content creating?
They are.
I feel like okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. If we're trying to put the whole category of content creation, we have to set a certain standard because not everybody is supposed to call himself a content creator. Right?
True.
But I hear your point, and it's a valid one. Like, you have to be consistent in doing it.
Exactly.
To call
Because
yourself a content creator.
That's how you grow on this on these things. I think when I started Instagram in 2019, I started my Instagram account starting from scratch. I was posting consistently, like taking pictures, posting. I think in less than a year I was in 10K because that's how you grow.
What?
How many followers do you have now?
I think 21,300 and something.
Yeah, turn off.
What's the cheat code?
Bro, what's the cheat code?
I think
Because my question for him is the algorithm has changed, right?
It changes.
But it's still, he still posts his pictures.
It changes. You need to keep up with the algorithm, and you also need to do your research. Like, you stay on YouTube. That's why I say, like, I'm not much of a content creator because I'm not keeping up with the standard. Like, algorithm changes every now and then, so you need to keep yourself posted about those things and then be familiar with those things, and then after that you're good to go.
Fair.
But again, mina angisumuntu ohlezi like yenzeka kuphela inyanga ngapostanga yet you have to post like weekly, depending ukuthi base bathini kulawo malanga, but posta daily, but posta weekly. So
that's just Instagram. The posting consistently, or it's just
everywhere,
every platform.
Because TikTok, I think I've got a year on TikTok, in a couple of months, like 60 something. You see,
you're on 60K,
60, I think 65, if I'm not 65 point something.
Damn,
so
that's crazy.
But there's people who actually started TikTok in less than 6 months and they post every day and they're 100K, 20K. You know, the more you use the platform, the more it pushes you. So if you're not gonna use the platform, then it's not gonna push you.
Fact.
So that's how you literally grow in these things.
Damn, I hear you. Yeah, I'm also trying to keep the consistency, you know.
Well, I do like you don't have to have a 5 to 7 or 5 to 8, like, because other content creators actually what they do is just content creation. That's what they do for a living.
But my thing is with content, like, you don't, because Instagram has created this feature where you can actually schedule the posting. So you can just dedicate just one day, 24 hours of creating content nonstop.
Yeah.
You know, depending on which.
Mara, can you even keep up with that?
Of course.
Where do you get that 24 hours when you have a 9 to 5?
On a Saturday. Okay, of course not 24 hours. I don't mean like in the exact form.
Yeah.
I just mean
but I get you. Because usually when I say like I want to take content, I just dedicate myself with, okay, this day is gonna be for content. I change the outfit. But in the when you take content, like when you designate a day, would say today I'm gonna take content. Yeah. Let's say you change 5 outfits. So then I schedule my post. I'll post on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now that I've posted those outfits, I'm going because I've already posted it. Yet I wasn't like, you understand?
I see what you mean.
Poster and stuff. So I cannot now wear the same outfit. Actually, outfit I last week. Yet I didn't actually wear that outfit.
Come on.
If never want to buy, like it's just.
Just imagine, bro. Imagine, dog. That's literally what you are saying.
Exactly.
That's literally. I'm not supposed to wear my clothes just because I took a picture wearing them.
Content creation and being on the spotlight set standards for you. There's a certain way that you need to behave in public. You cannot do that. You cannot do that because you're now in the public eye. How sibonu prince but I'm not gonna be like my pictures. Me on Instagram and me in real life are totally 2 different things.
For real?
Like,
that's crazy. You're putting up a facade for the people.
To understand, because like my business, at times I'm part of my box like team for my supplies and something. I'm part of my box at time just because a content creator.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
I would carry my boxes wearing my naps and hit the road and go make the bag or whatsoever. And if I feel like I just want to wear shorts and be simple and go to town, I'll do that because I know which one I want to look good. I look good. So I'm not gonna just force myself into conforming to a certain standard that people have set for me.
Okay, I hear you. But my thing is, we have different takes to this. I'm the same person on and off the net.
Before we go any further, I just want to know, you mentioned Times, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your column about?
Times.
Yeah, Lega Times.
I used to be there. I'm no longer with
You're no longer with them.
but I used to write the plug. I think I was writing season 1 of the plug. I think I wrote around 60 episodes. Like it was being posted every Sunday. So I was doing that. And
So what are you plugging? You plug.
it's just like pop culture.
Or
Like
pop culture.
what's happening, what's currently happening in the world, especially in entertainment and media.
Okay.
And everything like that. So I was looking into what was trending on that week and everything. And
And then you just combine it,
yeah,
get
just
the story
combine it,
out.
yeah. Just that, it was a good opportunity. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was great. But the problem is that it's very hard to get local news.
Yeah.
It's so hard to get
But
local
yeah,
news.
that's the thing,
It's
because
so hard
we
to
don't
get local
we don't actually, that's the funny thing, because Times is the only people who actually have local news.
But then
That's
now
the thing.
that now that you are Times,
Yeah,
where do you get the local news from?
in the streets, bro.
Then how,
You gotta
like,
be on the streets.
because the only way here, to be honest, that you're gonna get local news is by someone like who's got the news himself, like the one person involved in those news.
Yeah,
or
of
like,
course, you have to
that
get
thing.
your own journalist.
Like, not really. Don't figure out when because you're involved in this. Maybe you've dropped an EP and it's happening. When I don't tell what's happening, there's no media platform that I can just go to and say, oh, that someone is doing this, and then I can just go jump into those people. Now look, see, also angazi indaba ye-support so ithini.
No, kulkhuni njalo tsala.
Yeah, good cool.
Kulkhuni, but funa siqhubeka kangaka.
Yeah. We don't support local crafts. Like we don't. There's just limited platforms where you can actually put out local craft, and also like even the people that are consuming the craft that you're doing, it's minimal. You post a link, people abayingeni, like you post this what's happening, people just don't care.
Yeah, you're talking like you're speaking
But
from experience.
is it because we do not support local content or artists, or it's the content they are trying to give us,
Right?
that
Because that's
does
another
not
thing.
meet
Okay,
our
it's a bit of both.
yeah.
It's a bit of both.
Because you can't expect us to support,
consume.
to consume content that we've already seen before.
Yeah.
Like, what makes your content different from each and every other content creator?
I think
locally.
I once said something like that, Kuti. Like back in the days when we had those brands growing left, right, and center, people, everyone there was having a brand. Everyone, makes sense.
Hopefully, got the camera.
Dlamini Stars.
Oh no, let's see Dlamini Stars persons.
Biggie.
So my take,
I never had a brand.
my take with that was like, okay, it's fine. So yeah, kill a t-shirt. Why do you want me to, like, what's gonna make me ditch Mr. Price or like Sports in buy my clothes
and buy your own t-shirts. Why are you marketing your t-shirts?
How is it different?
Facts.
Because you cannot. Mostly people are buying t-shirts from the streets and then just printing them their names, and then like, why should I buy a t-shirt with your
And you're
name?
forgetting the last part. Buying ale emva and bashoot. It's from Besbelo.
Nambeng shoes up so.
Hey.
Ngiyakujudge Jalita.
Namani ungijudge, but that's
Angiyakujudge.
ngisuka khona lapho
Angiyakujudge.
extracting sibe orange basishuthe sibe orange si post ithombe kon.
But I like how that whole wave just died down, and
It died down.
nobody's trying to speak about it,
completely.
and nobody's trying to go back there because that was trash, brother.
But I wouldn't say it was trash really. It was what was happening at that time. It's what was happening at that time.
Yeah.
And Minege back then, man, there used to be what we call celebs, when you Facebook famous, like celebs.
Oh damn! I had no idea what that was.
Because like when it's post this in an hour, it was like at 1K likes, 200 comments. Like I'm like, so good in content creation. So
Manje bakubuka
hey, I even look at some of my pictures back in the days where there's one picture that like recently trended, all red. Hey, I think
you have the picture. Show me the picture.
he'll pop it up.
Yeah, please pop up the
he'll pop it
picture.
up.
But it's all sad because I have to watch it again now. Shit. But it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
But I hear you though. But what I'm saying is, yo, my fit. That's
Yeah.
But what I wanted to highlight from you is that at that time it was what was popping.
Exactly.
But the thing is, you guys were doing it wrong. Like you guys just saw SA people from SA just doing that one part of it, and then you took it, and everybody just took and everybody was doing that.
Exactly. Okay, I mean,
that's my thing.
For me, I understand. Like, ngati justify. Same. I'm from Emma Pling, so when I got exposed to these things, it was for the first time. So I was like, I was on the spotlight. People were inviting me for their like brand shoots, left, right, and center. Like if you are launching your brand or you are going to brand work, the first person you could think of at that time, princesses, as well as Prince Atos and they're like,
Is Prince even your real name?
Yeah, you're able.
For real. What's up, Gago?
Ish. But
What?
What? That's so random.
Okay,
No diddy.
but basically, I'm from Hluti originally. Like my mother's side is there. But
Yeah.
Time Pongola.
Okay.
Yeah, Pongola. So yeah, my dad is from Pongola and KZN, and then my mom is from here.
But when you got to the city, you're like, damn.
Ish. But I think it
I'm trying to get all the females.
I wasn't like damn because besang suka eMzansi, like besang suka.
Oh, you were already staying in SA.
Yeah, so so I had a taste of the things, but the spotlight, it just like came in like I don't know if it was like a wrecking ball or something, but it just shook me off the ground, right? Like it took me off the ground, and I was like, okay, Nimlo, like I'm at DMs, proper. Everything was just proper, bruh.
You were popping.
Proper, yeah, so yeah.
Were you popping?
At that time, were you able to?
Still my question. Were you popping them?
Ish. Angifuna ukuyiphendula le but ufuna ukungikhulumisa ngabantu hey.
I'm just asking, man. I mean, if okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, at that time, were you able to monetize the hype around you?
Right, that's a very good question.
Like even the monetization of your content, like people calling you, inviting you, and then you want them to charge you. But for you, it was more like a spotlight thing. I'm already there, and you were not really commercial about whatever you were doing at that time. So being some I will give you the t-shirt, we'll give you a t-shirt.
Yeah.
You like free drip?
Exactly.
That's what I want.
Exactly. So it was something like that. But as I started, the more I started, got exposed to these things and I started learning about those things, I realized, you cannot call me for a shoot and give me a t-shirt. If you're really keen to give me that t-shirt, sell that t-shirt and give me the money. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Because I already have clothes.
So how would you advise someone who's starting out right now, who has been maybe following you? Uyabona ukuthi you are big in fashion la kangwane. Nabuka nje fashion athi ungena nje Instagram. Yabuka ukuthi uthini?
Ungashoot estradini.
Okay, well,
No, but usashoot estradini. Khona your recent shoots.
yeah,
But it's more cleaner.
It's conceptual.
it's conceptual.
There's an
Like,
idea
you have a
behind
concept.
it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It should align with the aesthetics and what you want to go for.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So ungayi nje lapha okay, hayi.
Yeah, ungaya lapha.
Langisho
La
khona.
usho khona.
Just make sure
If that's
whatever
what
you're
you
trying
want
to
to
present is so aesthetically pleasing. That's what it's saying.
You can go there, especially if you want to post the content on Facebook. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very much fine. But if you want to post it on Instagram, my brother, you'll get 2 likes
Yeah.
and go home.
Eish. It's
It was
trying.
Ngwang.
But to answer your question, Guti, you're asking me, Guti, what advice do I have for someone who wants to start? Find a niche, like find what you really like and something that you like. You can wake up today and say, I want to do this even today, and then learn around that. Go to how do I do this? For example, if you want to, like, just you guys are doing a podcast, you know what everything around podcast and what creation and everything. So you do your research around whatsoever niche that you want to post, and then start following people who are in the line of that things that you're doing to get the inspiration and grow in that line. Because honestly, especially when it comes to fashion and everything, mostly you don't create something that you just like came out of a new place, or like you just created something out of the blues. You already work on something that's already existing.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
Like you get the inspiration and then you combine it with your personality and come up with something that suits you.
Facts.
So that's how it all goes. And be authentic as much as you can. Don't try to live a fake life on social media, and yet on reality we know what you strive. Not really good. So you should live your poverty, like, or just post your poverty, or but don't over exaggerate. Don't
overdo it.
Don't overdo it to an extent. Guti, you cannot not live your life properly just because you've set yourself standards that are
You cannot meet.
But thanks to ngifakela pressure. Yabo.
That's pretty much that's what Instagram is about. You know, people be putting pressure on themselves.
On Instagram, because like there's people who
You can end up in Dita's parties.
You've been there.
I'm telling you.
Instagram, you find yourself in a Dita party.
Exactly, because you'd find yourself, Guti, you now losing your inner being, trying to like align with the content and trying to be consistent and being likable in people's eyes. And also just do you, bro. People are going to talk and people are going to hate you if they hate you. Just do you.
Do you think you got haters? Like,
Mina?
Or fans, or just people who know you?
Ish. But I mean,
that's a fact.
I mean, it's not. I'm not.
But people will be hating for no reason.
But like, I'm not gonna be liked by everyone.
Of course,
obviously. But just because you hate me doesn't mean I hate you back. And it's so sad. Mostly the people that hate you is people you don't even know.
And the people close to you, some of them be hating. Not in the face though.
If you don't feed me, I don't F with you, you don't finance me, then
it's over.
Like, why should I?
No ground to stand on.
Like,
you have no ground to stand on
anything. So
you can't stand on business.
Exactly. So if I'm not getting anything, at least that was a good one. Just because you gave me a good one, then what's the point?
Yeah, that's a fact. I hear you. So you're a nurse by profession, and then you fell in love with fashion. How does the MC and everything else come into place?
I wanted to be honest. You see, MCing, I'm not gonna say it's my thing. It's not much of my thing. Just that I'm good in public speaking, so I was good in public. But with MC, it is just a lot. So I don't think it's my thing. But again,
you're saying to the wrong platform. So go to my bookings.
They can bring the bookings. They can bring the bookings, but I'm not gonna say, I'm an MC. Like, but if you say, are you a fashion person? Like, I'm a like a fashion enthusiast. Like any other given day, I'm thinking what's gonna, like, what can I make? You see, but with MCing, it's not something that I wake up every day and say like, oh my God, I love being in front of people. I like entertaining people. I like raising the crowds and everything. It's not my thing.
No, okay, that's a valid point.
But given the gig, I will nail it, because I mean, you should be like at least good in everything you do, and everything that you've been entrusted on. Just give it your best.
And the man is there.
And ngayenza ama bookings wenu and ngizowenza kahle, but akusinto yami. Ngicharge kancane.
It's 6 pack.
Ini?
It's 6 pack.
That's a rider. It's not part of the.
Like a 6 pack.
Back when I used to drink, but now
you don't drink.
But this year I'm
Is there a story behind you quitting?
I don't know, but I just like cut up. I don't know a lot of things like starch, processed food and everything. So, but again, it's isopay, moe, and But yeah,
That's your girls rider. You're bringing all the baddies.
yeah,
we don't mind though. Shit.
Yeah, Moe and Hennessy, that they were good to go. So yeah,
Sengicabanga le establishment le nginika nje le rider le.
like angwane.
Push fire.
Anyways.
Hey, it'll be nice. It'll be nice.
But yeah, emceeing is not something that I love doing. I'd say something that I love doing. I'd do it, like, provided I'm given the opportunity.
Oh, yeah?
Or something that I'd say.
Like since you're saying you're passionate about fashion, have you thought of starting your own clothing line, or maybe starting your own
clothing
what?
line? Yes, no, but yeah, mostly yes. But I'm funny. Like, I don't want to do something that has been done before.
Fact.
Yeah,
you're trying to think out the box.
I'm also like, just wanna, if it so happened that I go into clothing, like I do a clothing line, I wanna just take it internationally. Like I put it in international level. Like I'm not gonna do a t-shirt and then brand it my name.
Trying to commute with Nike.
Exactly. And I'll like, I'm sure Nike is just a sport thingy. Meaning I'm more of like a runway person kind of fashion.
Oh, like what Louis Vuitton and
yeah, Alexander McQueen kind of vibes. You
I
see.
hear you. So you wanted to create like those runway clothing line?
Yeah.
Damn, that's some easy shit. Right, but shout out to you for that.
But to get away.
Do those concepts get to the streets? Like my runway, because some of them know about and you see.
No.
Well, I think
Okay.
it's. You want to say something?
No, but
do you know anything or two about fashion?
Nigga, of course. You see my drip?
I mean, look at that vintage look. Hey, details so how details so.
I couldn't let up with
people.
I came for you unprovoked.
But it's all good.
But Vele, why don't you do that thing anymore? That fashion police.
Well,
We've asked you 2 questions. You have to answer the first one and the second one.
okay, I'll start with the one. Do people really wear those things in real life? Yes, we can wear those things in real life, but it's different with like something that was showcasing in a runway. There's casual looks and there's just events looks. There's something that you can see like that collaboration between Louis and Pharrell.
Yeah.
Most of the things you can pull up in public wearing them. But there's something that Alexander McQueen can do. It's something that you can go to maybe a fashion show or like awards or something. It differs. But most of the things that are worn on runways, like mostly, it's things you can pull up in fashion shows or like in awards and everything and whatnot. Like singamangala nje sinesikuthi so gcoke i-outfit lenemadlebe la yabo like it doesn't make sense in public. So also you need to look into the atmosphere that you're in, which does it align with that? Because one of the things bathi show the psychology ukuthi umfunge ukuthi umbona ngathi uyahlande uba unkempt, which means you wearing the wrong thing at the wrong event. Ukuhlanya somewhere.
Wow.
What?
Going on.
What if I just have good fashion sense? You what if I'm just it's cold but I want to wear shorts?
Ngiva so personalize le nkulumo yakho. But it's cold and I want to wear shorts because I'm wearing my shorts right now. Ngimenze nomjitalo.
No, no, me go my shorts, bro.
And December
It makes sense for me. I'm from Manzini, so it was hot.
Okay, yeah, so makes sense for you.
But the jacket.
Like, I don't think that, because that's another thing. I feel like society is too quick to judge. What if I just saw something on Pinterest, and then I liked it? I'm like, oh, I want to wear this on Saturday. But then when I wear it on Saturday, the word is promising, and then it changes, just like in Babane.
Yeah, but Naloguti, just do you, man.
Right?
Just do you.
It's good if people call you crazy because you're not normal. I mean,
Yeah.
you try to be normal.
Kanye is not normal.
Exactly. and look at him.
But crazy, still crazy though.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Okay, that's fine.
Crazy.
Asqhubeke nesiqedele topic. Ayesiqedele this guy. But crazy is still crazy.
Yeah, fact. But
well articulated, and
I want to say something. What you were saying, I was surprised about that Pharrell thing. But Pharrell is really carrying Louis Vuitton. But
I'm not sure.
Man, Pharrell has Louis Vuitton here.
I'm not sure.
The tip of his iceberg.
But is it selling?
I think it is.
It is.
In the
Because-
streets? No.
Not in the streets, of course.
But
man, Louis Vuitton is not for the streets.
we
fair.
we
Louis
are
Vuitton
on
is
the
not for the
streets. We
streets.
are on the streets, ne? We are on the streets, and we cannot afford that crap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Target market.
Yeah.
We are not the target market.
Louis
Target
Vuitton.
market.
But what I want to say is that, you know, we'll see
Gucci's
how...
not wearing that.
Actually, like fashion as a whole can now be exhibited. I was surprised when I saw this. It like not fashion is like art. Like
It is art.
It is art, but like, you know, it can be exhibited. You can go to a fashion exhibition whereby they sell clothes. I saw this other post. Michael Jordan's the Jordan he wore when he wore the 1997 NBA. They were being sold for about, I don't know, was it 1.2 million? Like they were putting them in an art museum or whatever museum, and they were selling those shoes.
I think they call them collector's piece.
Yeah, collector's
pieces,
piece.
Yeah, I think it makes sense because there's a statement behind that.
Facts.
So having that thing, you're a collector. There's people who collect fashion, like who collect clothes, like
Just their focus is just collecting clothes.
Not to wear them. Just have them.
just collect them. I think the only thing that I collect is cologne. Yo, guys, I'm obsessed with that.
Oh yeah. Some people, because that's another thing. Like people just collect,
There's certain things that you
and
wanna
there's
collect.
even people who collect sneakers. You know, like people who just
wish.
focus on collecting
That's what
sneakers.
I wish.
I collect them too.
I wish I was.
Yeah, if there's one thing I love, sneakers and colognes. That's it, yo. But
Yeah,
again,
I'm on
I get you. They, like I think Sanguti with like La Africa, we not that much advanced as far as fashion is concerned. They were also like showcasing Timbo like Nelson Mandela, but the shirts and everything. The family was selling some of his stuffs.
The family.
Mm.
Damn, that's tough.
Yeah, so it
Hey,
is.
that,
It is
bro.
what it is.
Crazy.
So I think he asked me, Guti, why don't I do fashion commentating now?
Oh yes.
Yeah. You see, I think I love fashion and I love creating content around fashion. But there's not even one day where I wake up and I want to make someone feel bad just because of something that I said. So,
But it's your opinion, though.
huh? It's
your
my
opinion.
opinion, but my opinion shouldn't take away everything from your self-esteem.
Fact.
But, and I don't wanna, like, in as much as you don't control what people say about you, but I don't wanna trend for the wrong reasons.
That's fair.
That's fair enough. But that's
PR, they often say PR is just PR, but me, bad PR, I am very thank you.
I mean, you have a
am
valid point there,
big.
but at the same time, you know how people have been like, no, people can't take the truth anymore.
Thing is,
That's another
you
thing.
see with Eswatini, people once I say certain things about fashion, like maybe there were awards, but there was a fashion show that was going on, and then I started commenting on the people. People think that you've got personal agendas with the people you commented about, yet it's just like so solemnly about the fashion and how they looked.
Or you've tried it before, and then
I was doing it,
Countless
bro. I was
times.
all over the papers. Yo, Observer was snatching the hell out of me. I think that person who wrote that article, he said, Neswe can't with his sharp, unfiltered tongue.
damn. Damn.
So I think that was the last time I was like, okay, in as much as it's something people are doing it in SA, people are doing it internationally,
Facts.
but yet when someone like do it locally, they feel like you've got personal agendas about like with them or whatsoever. So I mean, in as much as fashion, I wanted to grow in Swaziland, and part of me commentating on people's fashion was part of the process where I want to see it develop in the country. But you guys, basically, we've got personal agendas. Mina angiluna muntu angnati like okay labanye ngabati, but I don't know you that much kuthi ngingaba ne beef na.
Exactly.
Like exactly. It was just so about fashion. Because labanye khona nje lengathi mina this is a nice outfit. Like I said this is an outfit, but when going to town, not for a fashion show.
True.
And people like took that, and it was so controversial. Like it was so controversial, bruh. To understand, people even came for me. Like they came for me. They say, when you're the last person to talk about people's fashion, you know how you do from poverty. You know how like other people are struggling. People took their last monies to make these outfits and everything. And I'm at the back of my mind. I'm like, if you are struggling, I'm one person who struggled in life.
Yeah.
I worked myself to the shit that I'm at right now.
Yeah.
But there's not even one time or one day where during my struggle days, I went on a fashion platform to showcase myself because I knew my grounds. So if unemali yokugcina and you are struggling, take that money and invest in something else. Don't cause, you can't be taking yourself into a spotlight where we will see you and start saying stuff about you.
I mean, we look kanjani dog. Why would you
It's
take your last money?
Naloguti, there was a theme for that fashion show that I commented on, and people were wearing casual, and I was coming for them. I was coming for their fashion. To understand, to say, I'll never comment, would say, hey, this one is too tall for that outfit. I was just talking about the outfit because there's certain things that I cannot comment. Your body, your weight, your height, your pimples, your whatsoever kind of face. Those are things I cannot comment because you don't have control over. But,
okay, fact.
But as for things that you got like complete control over, like how you dress and how you look in public, those are things you can change. Then I can comment about those things.
But
people
Seba
came for
soft.
me.
They actually, people now are using struggle as a getaway of jail-free card.
Excuse.
Yeah,
as
as
an
an
excuse.
excuse. Of course.
Yeah,
But like at the same time, we can't always be filtering things around. Honesty is supposed to be the one of the things that we continue preaching. As much as people, can't take the truth. But doesn't mean
There's
that
a famous quote, man. The truth will set you free.
exactly.
That's what it is.
Exactly. So I suggest you come back, just invite me. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Get grilled, son.
She about to get real. It's on side.
But to get to an extent, like it even got so bad that people went on and they started digging my old pictures, like all my old pictures, and
it was personal. It became personal.
because I think
I remember that era because there was.
it trended on Facebook because I don't
Yeah.
I don't do Facebook. On Facebook. I'm not on Facebook. So someone shared the screenshots from the post. Like, someone asked what the comments on my fashion sense about how does it dress here?
Yeah.
So someone took in my old pictures, posted lapa, and then it was people were laughing. Then someone actually I know went on my Instagram and screenshotted all my crap and why posting it. But told me, okay, he deserves to be a fashion commentator. This one, he dresses up really well.
Oh yeah.
Even the person who posted that post was like, okay, he dresses well, so he can go on and do this. But again, I was like digging my past and thinking I'm ashamed of what I think Mkombe has me on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
I always post my old pictures because that's where I come from. It for me, it's a timeline. It shows that I've developed myself.
Yeah, the
into
growth.
that
Shows
person.
evolution.
Yeah,
It-
true evolution, son.
I have revolved a lot, and it should be a motivation for someone else. This person is from this, and now he's here.
Fact.
But every day is a good day to keep on trying for the next day.
Right.
But this thing, I see only in fashion because I've also seen even in music or film. If you're a Swazi artist and you're being criticized for your music, you take it personally and say it's not about you.
It's not about you, it's about the craft, my
about
guy.
the craft. True.
Yeah.
Because as people are commentating on your body of work, they're trying to help you in a way and
True.
trying to build the industry. Because nangabe siyagigela nje upheka usikhiphela ngoma takho nje
In
letile
Posengay's, I almost gave you a title of a song.
nami
but I was like,
phosengayisho ngathi hey
The kangaroo.
Kangaroo is good. Was good in his era. He was good in his era. I mean, I grew up
Good?
listening to him. He was good in his era.
but yeah, that's nangabe we
don't
don't do commentary on that, we'll never grow.
Fact.
We'll always say yathixini kukangwani la.
right?
There's a thin line.
And I also hate that statement. There's a
thin line. There's a thin line between constructive criticism and hate.
Yeah.
We often take constructive criticism as hate.
True.
You can. I think I really enjoy when someone comments on how I look, like my fashion sense. Because I'm like, let me make sense out of this and see does it work. You see, it's good.
But my thing is, I don't know how I feel about when somebody compliments you and then says bad. I don't know how I feel about that.
That's no longer a compliment.
That's no longer a compliment because whatever you're saying, it's not great. Exactly. Like, so cancel like a long shit.
Kodwa phela nawe masogqoke kanje nasithini.
It's not even about the way I'm wearing. Like some people, okay, I want to make an example of a song. Like somebody will play you, somebody will want you to make you listen to a song and then you're like, oh, it's a fire song, but I feel like already the fire is no longer fire. It's just start with your opinion. We'll say, I feel like you should
A,
B, C, and D, and then. But overall, it's a good song.
Ungaqali ngale compliment.
Because waqala ngale compliments kuvele kona ke.
Ngicale ngalo kuhle. Let me elevate your mood a bit. Bese sengiyacrash.
Phela naso seyaphatha kakhulu lapho.
But funa uqala ngalo lokuhle. Ngibekisele nje yini kodwa nosibane naso. Ikhunvana. Liyakhuluma bese liyaphuputha. Yabo. Likhuluma liphuputha. Ungeva ukuthi ungeva ukuthi nawuvuka ekseni ukhanze obhozo waphelile.
Yabo. So it is what is it? It is what it is, guys.
But I want to ask you, like, as somebody, you know, because I've seen you get criticized a lot on social media, especially about your outfits. People saying you're copying, you know.
Yo, you're that.
Yeah, it's so crazy, you know. And people even put out screenshots like,
that look.
Yeah, we see the outfit where you copied it from. What was that all about? What do you have to say for yourself?
That's what I
what do you have to say for yourself, young nigga?
Okay, first of all, the outfits were completely different. Like looking at everything.
Were they?
Man, lalel. I was wearing a suit. That guy was wearing a shirt. And I'm not gonna lie, that guy ate that look up.
Fact.
But see, we were dressed by the same person. And it was a Xhosa theme look. Fana uthi wena ke ngivunule the same way umvula vunule ngayo ebuganini. Like it's a Xhosa
okay, that makes sense. So when you put it like that, it makes sense.
How do you expect me to change a traditional look that has been there? And the patterns were the same, but the crafts were different. I was wearing a suit bareback. The guy was wearing a shirt with the same pants. So and also people were wearing my tassels. It was Xhosa inspired. Inspiration was a Xhosa guy that I took the look from.
Yeah.
And exactly like everything, just that I added the backpack. And also, like I told you, in fashion, you get an inspiration.
And then you try to carry your own thing.
Make it your own.
Yeah.
Noma ngathiwa ngibona the way ugcoke ngakhona namuhla, and if I like that, I'm going to make it.
Yeah, but not in the same way.
In the same way, yeah.
Because no longer boy, but yeah.
So in fashion it's like that. I think Ella by DJ Gcinisizwe was trending recently, but to start setting for that's how fashion is. You start from Galax Boy, Squama Sakona Siafana Nesaka Louis, see also the same with Ella, it's same with someone else. Like it's same but different crafts. So with fashion, stokopelana nje vele day in day out. People are trying to tell me ukuthi nangabe khona umvulana ngambona ahambe ethana ogcoka i-Junior Red Bets ngensight ngi-Junior Red Bets.
Okay, yeah, I mean it makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
I think it goes
people I think that person who posted that was trying to come for me, and all the people who that commented on the post were just on my side, and like it's people who understood fashion.
Yeah, fair.
So the plane didn't take off.
But it goes ngokuthi
exactly, I was about to say that
in the fashion space.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say that.
Angisho no Kanye West nje uyagcoka udoti.
Yes.
But people were like, oh, that's actually Kanye West. I'm dripping like Kanye West. Like, like, but have you seen what they recently doing with
The wife.
With the wife?
Which brand? Is it the Weight or Yeezys? Because because Kanye West has a new
The jumpsuit.
the jumpsuit.
Yeah.
So it's the Weight. It's the Weight. It's a collection though. It's a collection that they are making.
Mara. But
I think it's cause the Weight.
Man, you just like Kanye, bro.
Would you wear that?
I'm a
The
guy.
Yeezy pods. Would you wear the Yeezy pods?
The Yeezy pods.
The socks out in public.
Or the socks? I haven't seen the socks.
but Nivangati,
I haven't seen.
that's that way it goes. I'm coming for you unprovoked, Kenya.
No
Just
longer,
brace
bro.
yourself.
No longer, bro.
Brace yourself. That way, that also way.
Satire.
Akawuthambisa ngoma utawucinana. Akawuthambisa utawucinana. That way it also goes. Just because you like someone and you really dearly like someone, it doesn't mean they can never be trash.
Fact.
For example,
that is true.
For example, there's this imaginary beef between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, where Cardi B fans will say she's better than Nicki Minaj. You see, just because you like Cardi B doesn't mean she's a queen of hip hop. I'm like any other day I can listen to Cardi B over Nicki Minaj, but I can never then say come here on the public platform and say Cardi B is better than me. Nicki Minaj has been in the game for days, so it is okay to take facts as they are, separating that you like another person or like your favorite. This person is your favorite.
Don't
person.
put your feelings into it.
Exactly. Just because you're my best friend and you're being compared to someone else who's doing the same craft as you, I'm not gonna say if that person is better than you, it's just better than you.
Exactly.
And you need to improve.
Yeah, you gotta work on your craft.
Yeah. So I think it goes on like all the way like that. Just because when now you like Adidas, it doesn't mean it's better than something else. Just because you like that. If something is better, it's just better.
But Yeezy crazy though. No doubt. but I'm saying Yeezy. I mean the sneakers.
Yeah,
it's crazy. They crazy.
I think I've got the only Yeezy thing I have is the forms.
Which ones are those ones?
Lama form.
Oh,
Yeezy forms.
you got those?
Yeah.
Damn, where you get them? Magel Lamina.
Voice notes. But
that's crazy.
No, I didn't.
That's
But
crazy.
even at me, if also goes with like same way, like if you cannot afford something, leave it alone. It's okay.
Oh, but if not Prada, I mean,
Into zokujaja yona.
go Prada starting.
Into zokujaja.
Of course,
Even
but my thing is like, I don't know, man. I have so many. I mean, you have a point when you say, "Nah, but what if I just want to look good?"
You can actually
What if I just
you
wanna
can
look
actually
good?
look good at Mr. Price than wearing a Gucci t-shirt.
Okay, Gucci is a different story. You see Gucci, Gucci is a different story.
That's
You
what-
can't wear Gucci and then you give it an amikumbi.
Well, you can.
Ngeke, bro.
Especially, wait, hear me out.
Ngeke, bro.
Hear me out. Ngicela ungilalele. Mina nje, the sneakers akagucci engiwafuna they 12,000. I can buy those.
You got 12,000?
Ayifuna kuthiwa nginemali like that from anginamali. I can buy them ngawasayivela ngiwathenga. But u-12,000 wami usengafiki ku-80,000 wemoto. You understand? There's things that you can buy, but there's just things that are just insane. You cannot wear Gucci sneakers, Gucci pants, and a Gucci t-shirt, and then give it a comment because you're literally wearing 200,000.
Okay, you're making sense, but at the same
And
time,
also, you were saying?
my thing is, somebody maybe bought a smaller size or a bigger size.
That's what I'm taking into.
Yeah.
Or une-blazer ekhona ukukuthengela uGucci kuphela hayi ayingafuni ukukuthengela imoto. Yabo. Especially with the hands, they always shopping from Gucci and everything. But usengazi babone
They always?
VW.
They always. Man, you gotta.
Ufollow shop bangani wona ka Instagram.
I'm not even on Instagram, but I just go to the post content and leave.
Yeah. Instagram.
Akadlutho lo baba Dlamini ngiyambona musa.
Hey, people are flying to Dubai, my
People
guy.
are flying to Dubai.
Khona bebangekho nje bebasesentini yalo ngama East.
Yep.
Oh, where go check out it?
Hambe basiba Moria kanti siyathi.
And it's actually people that you live in day out.
Yeah.
And then umbone aku shopping spree like, and you're like, yeah, because also with this guys abanemal, they're not gonna buy you something that is, they're not gonna buy you assets. They're gonna buy you luxurious things that are gonna perish now.
That also comes with ignorance.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Someone
this
gives
thing
you a
is-
bag and you waste it.
Literally.
That's your fault.
That's what I'm sure.
That's what most women do. They
Exactly.
don't elevate from the money they get.
they are on the platform.
That's the difference between men and women.
That they are from Instagram. They are on Instagram for clout.
Yeah.
So just because without posting the content as shopper in the move, and that's just it.
But she doesn't understand that we don't care.
They care about the community app.
Oh, they have a community.
Yeah, but good see.
Until man.
But the thing is,
Yeah,
with all this content thingy, there's a time limit.
Facts.
There's a time.
Yeah.
After time, what
Yeah.
do you have after all
Yeah.
that time?
There's always a new baddie in town.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a time limit.
And the gents that are spending on baddies, they always want the
After
new
30
baddies.
it's child.
After 30,
30, 25.
get the new stock. New stock, my guy.
25, tell us about again.
But there's people who are holding it down. I've got a friend who's still holding it down, my guy.
She's 30?
She's 30, 38.
She 38?
But it's chai soon. Soon is chai.
I sued, boy.
Someone says she's already driving a 1 meter in the car.
See?
So
Okay.
She's a
1
She's
meter.
elevating. There has to be
she's
a
a
difference.
con-
Shit.
Just to
But
be
some
doing something.
lock it in, yabo vele.
What's her handle?
Trying to slide.
No, I'm not trying to slide. I'm trying to back him up on his point. You know, because he's saying she's still fine, and we know fine women.
But then if you're hitting the gym, you're elevating, there's a chance you might hold it for a few more years.
Yeah, but yeah, just I think
Karabo kanje.
also
Yeah.
just bear in mind, Guti, it's not forever.
Yeah.
Nalo Guti, shamantombazana alibele man.
Very,
Because-
we agree on something.
Because I mean, you get
We agree on something.
you get a nigga that's gonna be sending you 50K weekly.
Weekly,
Yeah. Or monthly, whatever it is.
50.
Bro, people fly to Dubai, bro, and come back with
And
bags.
50K local. You should local, I mean. Niggas from here sending girls here.
50,000.
And nigga, that's local. That's
That's
sending-
local. Also spending local that
I
much.
said, whenever I fit the send home different time.
Ni broke. Yeah, that's when I realized it's broke. That's when I realized.
Week.
Hey, nigga, you don't even
A
make
nigga has-
50K, yeah.
200K a month.
Bro.
Just to give to somebody.
Exactly. No.
Damn.
My friend did this other time. I was with the friend because I've got most of his hands friends. Like she's sending me. She tells me, "You can give mad." Okay, is that it?
Craving.
That's my daily craving, though. We crave money every day.
She texts the man and she's like, "Baby, can you bank notification?" No man just saying that account time is also active. My bank notification. Like I sent 15K. I'm like,
Damn, bro.
yeah.
We can't get any bank notification. Like, what does it do to you?
Tell
Does
us
it boost your ego?
no, man.
You're not a man, though. It's not supposed to boost your ego.
Like when you first time, I'm like, oh shit, no, I'm talking about my first time, at least I'm not gonna mention names. My first time, I say, tell us and please share your screen and go to your banking app. I just wanna see how much you have. I find people have got money like that.
Hey.
Girls, hands have got money, bro.
Of course, women have money, but they're spending it on the wrong
asset
things.
men are willing to pay for, bro.
Yeah.
If you
fair.
monetize it, you
Fair.
good.
Yeah.
They've got
That's
gold
the only
we
thing you
all
can
digging.
monetize in Swaziland.
Hey.
That's the only content you can monetize in Swaziland.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
That's crazy.
That was a
crazy.
good one.
Where are the sugar mamas, though? Where are you?
I don't know.
Where
We
are
don't
they?
have them.
Hey, we have a drought in Swaziland.
You might find one, but it doesn't have the sugar.
Hey.
We don't want. Oh, hey, aye.
You have a
No,
point.
no.
You have a point.
Sour.
She's just a mama
We don't want.
with,
mamas.
with no drama.
Exactly. But nje local hands. Nalo ukuthi asotibute nje ukuthi lo mvu uyamada ukuthi uhlale ekhaya kuba kasebenzi. What business does she have in Sandton on a regular
Right.
weekend? When done a 10 where uthenga kona if first cause in 700 my status main cause in 1 point something desserting, and she ordered everything from the starters to the dessert and also drinks and champagne. Lo mployi ibill yakhe is more than 10k lapho. Umthathephi?
There's someone behind that table.
Yeah,
behind that video. There's somebody.
Maybe she's on OnlyFans, you know. She making a living.
OnlyFans in Swaziland.
Anyway, the only content you can monetize, we know it locally.
But she can monetize that OnlyFans shit, you know.
So angazi mina ngizwathi if you are baddie and you get
How did we even get here, man? I want to talk about this. Damn.
I understand especially
Depressed.
I'm
depressed.
depressed.
I'm not depressed,
I'm
bro.
depressed because
Why would I be depressed about shit I don't have?
yeah,
That's the whole
especially
point.
the man.
You don't have it.
That's why depressing you the most.
I'm not depressed about it. It's just like I'm wondering how do we end up even speaking about it. But yeah, women have money, guys. If you try and win, you know, shit.
No, they have
get those-
value. They don't have money.
Value.
Oh yeah,
The guys have money. They just have value. Okay, move on. Let's segue.
Yeah,
I didn't even know what I wanted to say, but yeah, let's move on. Where were we, guys? I wasn't confused.
we completely got lost.
We got lost. But what else? Oh yeah. This is a part of the questions. Okay, the next questions I'm going to ask you are part of the questions that our people want to know.
Sure.
Firstly, what's the worst decision? Okay, what's a bad decision you've ever made throughout your career? It might not be a wrong move. It might be in the club and then you made some bad decisions. People want to know just a bad decision that you made.
What? Bad decision. You're dating an influencer.
What? You did what? Okay. What is an influencer? Wait, what is an influencer? Just because she has a lot of followers, you know.
She's got a lot of followers.
Yeah.
Content of everything.
Nyash, titties.
Like
What you mean everything then? That's everything.
like we cannot go out in there and have fun. We be out.
Always, the phone is always
let
out.
me take a proper picture of this. Nalo ukuthi guys. Nah. I would want to go back to the topic we just initially talked about. If she is always looking good, always like she's got the latest phone, yet you're not financing that, who's financing it?
Hey.
Of course, bro. You know.
Yeah.
That's mandatory. Like you know you're not the only one.
She's not
Exactly.
in Dando.
Life moves on.
Exactly.
You know?
So don't date those.
Don't date them, but you know if you try and win,
My ideal,
I would advise you.
Young nigga trying to win.
I would advise you.
my ideal girlfriend is someone who's got 150 followers. Nesithombe sinye.
Cyborg.
Nakhona washo
Yeah.
Nesithombe sinye. Naso ngisapopai like maybe Barbie or something.
So
but
basically, no social.
no social media
imprint,
presence.
nothing.
Like that.
Why is that? I mean,
I approve.
you're an influencer. Dating an
I'm
influencer makes
influencer,
sense.
I'm saying
But hear me out though. You know, dating somebody who's popular on social media.
for in.
I mean,
Because most relationship is all about content. It's about looking good together on pictures and not actually enjoying the relationship itself.
I mean, it can
So
be both, bro.
We cannot
Like, it can be. I feel like it can be both.
in rare case is my brother.
Yeah, in rare cases.
In rare cases, my brother, you are only a happy pictures, but at the back of the relationship, you are fighting and what's not. Now, look, you cannot actually be true selves in the relationship because you're trying to keep up with what people are going to say. If I'm no longer happy with what's happening in the relationship, I cannot ditch you just like that because we've got the social media commitment and everything.
Man, if it's fuck you, it's fuck you. I don't give a fuck about my followers. What?
Exactly. I think,
Damn.
yeah, because you're not in the influencer level. Yeah, but if people are who are there,
Like you really think these people be together because of content?
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Man, they got a family, bro.
They have a
Before the
family. They have
family.
kids.
Before the family.
Danila
Fair
and
enough.
Krotman.
Canela and who?
Krotman.
Oh, that's content.
Uh-huh. And she went.
Okay, wait. Okay, I mean, for me, content was tail because those niggas got money, so you wouldn't blame them,
So that's
Taylor's
it.
got money from when?
No, I mean the niggas they date.
Oh.
Yeah. So
She got money. She buying a car every week. Damn.
So Gubang Loguti, we are doing it for content.
Like this contract that I signed.
Like it's essentially content. Guba famous.
Do you think content creation is ruining relationships?
It's ruining everything?
It's really
Even quality time with people. We now go to branches. Like I'm gonna have friends who are aesthetically pleasing. Like mbuga guthi lona i-content yakhe ayithi so mangiphuma naye out angeke sithathe i-content le kahle naye and she's not gonna put me there. So I'll have people that I want to go out with. Yeah,
you guys go through that. I mean,
there's people you go out with. There's people you hang with at home.
Bro.
Only.
Bro, that's so crazy.
Not me. Like I told you, I cannot keep up with the consistency and everything.
Yeah.
So, and also I'm not really now an outgoing person like that now. Yeah. So labantu baba nabantu labaphuma nabo like you have to be aesthetically pleasing. I look into your content kuthi uposta kanjani. The girl is like that's what they do. Ubuka someone who's like that's just not my friendship. Kuthi if I'm going through crap, like I'm just going through a lot, I can just call this person and tell this is what's going on because we know where do we stand. So content creation is just like ruining everything, especially if you come from an angle of like if you're not thoughtful of what you're doing and you're just doing it for clouds.
Or if you're in it for the wrong reason.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt you eventually.
In it for clouds. Because to understand, people want they'll make public sins just to trend.
Yeah, we see that all the time.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, so we don't have real people now. It's just fake. Social media is fake, and if you social media is fake, you'll drown in debt trying to keep up. Fake.
True. Yeah.
True.
Social media is not a real place.
It's not a real place.
Not a real place.
But there are a few genuine people. I mean, not everything you see on social media is fake. There's certain things that you see which are genuine.
There's ways to monetize it.
There's different ways to monetize it.
But in the yeah. It's that and that.
No, we hear you. We hear you. Social media ruining everything. Yo, you said your worst decision was dating an influencer.
Angifuni futhi ukuyichaza le. Ngoma it's a wet decision. Angifuni ukukhumbuza history yami nje. Ngicela ukuyishiya khona lapho.
But you guys had a public relationship.
I think it was more like it wasn't public, but people knew.
People knew.
Yeah.
Like yo, this Prince Han, you can't tap that.
They were tapping either way.
Hey.
But I mean.
I knew, bro. Like those are the things dog. Like you can't run away from those things. I mean, if your hand is pretty, niggas are gonna make on it. That's mandatory.
So no public relationship for me. I'm keeping.
But isn't your current relationship public?
It's not.
It's not.
I go public.
This is like I go
public.
Are you sure though?
It's only the people around who know. I'm posting Valentine kuphela. Ngiyophinde ngimposte masalahlekile or afiki.
I mean that's valid.
Nange birthday yakhe.
That's valid though. I mean,
that's my cabbage, but I'm using advertiser every day.
I'll suggest wicked white women.
Yes, sir.
I'll suggest that.
Suggest what?
That we get white women and see what the problem is.
White women.
Yeah.
Very emotional.
No, we'll see what the problem is between, and then we compare.
So you think our sisters have a problem?
A lot. They've got so much problems. But
okay, I mean, I don't want to say it's a problem. I want us to.
Yeah, that's a very sensitive topic you're diving into.
Yeah. I don't want to say it's a problem, but I want us to be able to compare and contrast the both.
Very obvious comparisons.
But
it's culture.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not gonna compare anyone with anyone because baby, all right.
Baby, right.
Stand up, was right.
Right now.
You sure she's not cheating on you?
Huh? She's not. Why? But she's not. I'm the only one.
Hey man, hey.
Uthi mabembuza. Uthi ngingedwa naye.
Now it's what?
Yeah.
Man, I wish I.
We'd love to hear. We'd love to hear.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from her too.
No, just hear that. We'd love to hear that.
It's good enough.
So, I think for me, ngiyitshela lokuthi ngiyedwa ne. But the minute I discover ukuthi asibabili angisho ngizothola omunye engizitshela ukuthi ngiyedwa futhi kwe.
But being in a relationship is delusion.
Yeah, I mean, it's not delusional if it's working for the both of y'all.
Mina futhi nje nawe uyazi ukuthi angiyenzile lento yokuthi ngizohlala 3 years ngihila. Mina ngiphuma kule ngene kwenye. Phuma lena ngene kwenye.
Yeah, really shit.
We here for a good time, not a long time.
Fact. Really shit. Like,
Sawuhile ezulwini.
Qinisweni. Ain't no time to waste.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure your DMs, you know, you got options in your DM.
Nah, I'm not options.
Trying to put you under the
I'm not options.
Nah, some of those. Are you calm? Nah, I'm trying to put myself on. Stop talking. Shit, I'm single as. I'm not single. I'm not single. I'm not single.
How many relationships have you lost, Jay, by the comments you make on the podcast?
I haven't lost any relationship. If I had to lose something from anything I've said, it wasn't a relationship.
Yeah.
Fact.
Stand on your shit, man.
Yeah, bro. I cannot. There's no way I can defend myself because I do this thing every week. But if and half of the time, I am right. Half of the time, whatever I say here is true.
At least you said half of the time.
Yeah, half of the time, whatever I say here is true, and because my girl usually watches the show, you know, so she be coming in. Some of the shit I say here, she be using the argument. Like, yeah, you said that shit in your podcast. Like, girl, I say what I want.
But about comments, I in, are you in it, baby?
No, hell no. I don't want that. I'm not him, bro. I'm not him. I'm not him.
You don't even post on Valentine's. Bro.
I won't even post on Valentine's. Even on a birthday, I'm not gonna post it. I think I'm so.
Imagine how uncomfortable she'll be watching this.
You see what I'm saying?
You see, the problem is when you have friends like that.
Yeah.
When you have friends like.
Hey man.
But you know, the conversation happened. You know, I think. You see, when you know you're a target, you try to move.
Do you have those conversations?
Yeah, we have. Of course, you have to have those conversations with her.
True. I think one of the key elements of a quality relationship is having being in a position to hold uncomfortable conversations.
Exactly.
And serious conversations.
Like you have to tell her, like, yo, I am doing this, but I'm just doing it because, you know, it's part of the job.
Okay.
Yeah.
But to get, there's also a thin line. I think I've watched one podcast which I'm not gonna mention, where the host just like went on talking about in a horrible way. No matter what your content and you don't have to, like, whatsoever you say shouldn't be like that condescending to your girlfriend and disrespecting.
But we have different ways of, you know, of venting out. Maybe.
But let the general public know that you respect your wife or your girlfriend. Okay. You cannot just come
fair enough.
You just can't come there over like, yo, may I've got one whore or like something, so that those kind of comments.
You got one? Damn, you an L nigga. If you have one, listen to this. I mean, think about it.
So you can. There's just things you can say on a public platform, but you cannot say this or no.
I mean, you're right though. Hey, but whatever happens, man, just don't have a public relationship.
Yeah, ne.
What?
Yeah. Just
no matter don't go public.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
be a famous fool.
Do you see yourself getting married though?
First of all, do we all believe in marriage? Let's ask that.
Yeah,
I believe in marriage. You know, I do believe in marriage.
I don't.
Elaborate.
Uteti ngimbukela la duzana. Like akekho kude so yasondela. But
kancane uyavela.
But angaze ngayibona nje.
I think it goes back to the questions that, you know, we had a conversation about. Because we might be talking about marriage, but actually, have you seen marriage growing up? Like, were you exposed to your father and mother showing you what marriage is and what's the whole concept of marriage before you actually picture yourself in marriage? Personally, I believe in marriage, but I haven't pictured my life in marriage form. Like, there's no picture I can come up in my head whereby I'm an old ass nigga get married, having kids. I haven't pictured that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, my picture is having a baby mama, having kids. They come to me on weekends. They go to her every week.
What you wanna?
That's real talk.
And
though.
also I want to have 2 kids. And if the baby mama has to be one,
Do you think
they have to be brothers, not half brothers.
Okay, fair enough. Do you think that's gonna affect the kids though?
It is going to affect the kids. You can't.
And are you okay with that affecting
But
the
I'll
kids?
attend therapy.
Just because you don't want to get married. I wouldn't highly advise that though.
Huh?
I wouldn't advise that.
I know, and I also don't advise that, but I'm doing it anyway.
Bro, then
I think
you need to
people
heal,
should
bro.
get married if they have daughters, please.
Yeah.
Raise your daughters in the family.
Yeah.
A son, you can talk to that nigga.
Like, yo, I have some shit to do. Them cousin, a child who's a boy, but a girl, ish, guys.
The only time I would be forced to get married is if I had a daughter. I would
Why?
I would force myself to do it.
Manje idoda ingakhulela emshadweni yenzani?
No, I'm just saying very promiscuous behavior we see out here.
And you know, a lot of these girls have daddy issues.
Girl with
They can have
issues.
daddy issues even if you have.
Nah, she cannot. I don't. If you're playing your part, I don't think that can happen.
Also,
I don't think that can happen.
Let me ask you guys. Let's say I have a baby mama and we've got a daughter now.
Yeah.
But I am always there for my daughter. Like, what's in you la? What's in Jan? Ma petwe noma athi kubhlungu sithenze kancane ngathi ngilunywe imvutfane ngila. Like, I'm always there for my kid. So how is that going to make her have daddy issues? Are the daddy issues about her not seeing you every day, or it's about their father not being there for them?
It's a bit of both. I like to think so. I don't know. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I like to think it's a bit of both. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like having a daddy figure around as a girl, it teaches you a lot on how to treat.
So I cannot be a daddy figure when I'm not with a mother.
I mean, someone else will play that role.
Exactly.
Like if she has a stepdad, you know, that whatever the case may be, she's going to look at that person for.
Or she doesn't. Or not even a stepdad. Or she has someone she calls daddy.
Okay, wait.
Just
Took a wild turn.
Exactly.
A wild turn.
But you know, those are the things that end up
that
happening.
comes later in life, but yeah.
Yeah. But as she's growing up, she has to have a father figure in her life. Maybe an uncle or, you know.
Yeah. People learn a lot from their uncles.
Yeah, like
I mean,
somebody close.
I'll be the father figure to my daughter, even if we are not together with the mother. And no one can convince me otherwise. I am not getting married. This is one. Baby, I love you a lot, but we are not getting married, my sister.
Unless you sign a prenup.
We'll be together. Uhlala le, engoyoyo mengihlala le, enhla ngiyavuka kabo.
It's a triple location, yeah. There's vouchers out there. Voucher
You don't believe in moving in too. But moving in is getting married.
It's part of it.
Also, my other problem with you moving in, I think I'm getting older, but still I want my space. Like, I hate being alone. Trust me, but I don't want you to be always here.
Yeah.
Like, maybe
Personally, women are annoying, so I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, definitely.
Being around from Thursday, maybe from Wednesday till Friday is good enough. Phela hamba ngesonto sis.
That's about to car.
Don't you hate when you have to suggest for someone to leave? Like, you know, like just you know.
No,
You know it's time.
Ngiva ngathi mawufika ngitshele ukuthi uzohamba nini. So I prepare myself emotionally and psychologically.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, hey, that's a good way to look at it. Like before she even kisses you, like you already know.
I know you're leaving on Sunday.
I know you're leaving on Sunday, or you have 2 hours here, so I gotta do whatever I need to do.
I'm coming over. How uzohamba nini? Nalapho also ngilungisa la bosheleni ukuthi
Yeah, you know, you have to budget.
Budget, yabo.
Wathi kusengabe khona mina lokufuna umngenisa ngasesikhathi.
Ungenisa yena.
Ebusuku nje. Siyachinja.
Yabona like you have to plan properly, you know, have everything
I think
scheduled.
I think that's just like I'm a relationship mostly afisa ngilokuthi abantu they are not comfortable. Noma bento uncomfortable kanjani asikhulume ngayo and get over it because the unspoken words are the worst.
Facts.
Yeah. I can't.
Hey, before we wrap it up about relationships, Oaks, and even wrap up the whole show, do you have anything else you want to say?
Mina.
Yeah.
Kubani.
To the people.
Ngicala ngawo. But honestly speaking, guys, and this whole life thing, just do you, and you can never meet people's standards, and you can never always align with people's expectations of you. So just do yourself.
Facts.
No gonye. You're not in control of what people think about you, and you're not in control of how people act. Yet, you are in control of what you do and how you retaliate in situations. So, just do you, my guy. And if you want to do social media, do it. And if you want to get inspiration, get it from wherever you want to go. If you want to ask us questions, if there's one person that I know who's just down to earth and always willing to help other people grow. No.
No, meaning don't. I'm joking.
You can
joking.
Personally, you can
joking.
always come to me and ask me anything you wanna know about everything and everything. Because recently I'm working on a fashion show. It's gonna be proper, and I've been working with models. I'm also working on a proper local modeling agents. Hi, Roma, hi, ka, hi.
Asikho njani thina manje. I was recruiting ngani thina so.
Utokwendani?
Runway to.
Zogijima lapho.
Angigijimi mina ngiyamodela boy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but agijimi lapha boy.
Also just because this goes for everyone, just because you can pose in front of a camera doesn't mean you're a model.
Fact.
I agree.
You
Preach.
know?
Yeah, so when we're recruiting models for the show, we wanted 15 people, but we had over 60 people coming through for auditions.
But then photo shoots.
Like they were coming for the auditions.
Oh,
and I think the person that I'm co-partnering with is the harshest. She's like, "You are not a model. You're out of this." Chris
Honey.
Chris Honey.
Chris Ban.
Chris, to point.
It's also very important to be honest with your brand.
I like just because of things I said. I'm I'm a sensitive person, so I'm also like mind my words. But yes,
is the job.
Yeah,
it comes with the
comes with the
exactly.
Just because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings.
You cannot play with your livelihood.
But yeah, but like mina Germanes, you have to see Amanesa to me.
Being rude.
I was never even. There's not even one client.
No, that's true though.
Yeah. There's not even one client who can come here to say to you, I was rude to them. Because just be nice. You've got nothing to lose. Like akuthatha degree yakho, akuqeda business bakho kubenze people mncane. You can just be nice to people.
I feel like there's something that they do to nurses when they still learn this thing. To be rude. It's just.
I think it's just people who don't normally like socializing.
It's not about socializing. Because spitting out something that's gonna hurt me as a person, it has nothing to do with socializing. If you don't wanna socialize, you keep quiet. You're gonna and prescription that's done if you don't wanna socialize.
They be saying that.
Wow. Okay.
Like, it's just like
I've never experienced it, but word on the street is.
I mean, personally, even no matter.
That's my thing. Like
this is what it is. It's keeping them accountable for their actions.
Like this is what I'm doing.
Bakhote boys.
To understand, even no matter I'm going out with a hand like for a date, like for a first date, maybe you just met and everything.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be rude to the cleaners, the waitresses, and everyone else, the security guards and everything, you're off my guard. Like you're just off.
Like, I mean, that's mandatory. Like, she gotta go back to the streets.
Exactly, that's where she belongs.
Thank God. Damn.
Like,
Future students.
Yeah, future doing a good job. We're learning a lot.
Like, I mean, there's people that we often overlook or like look down upon. Those are the people that just because you're a security or you are a cleaner, it doesn't make you less of a person. And you are actually a mother somewhere.
Facts.
So I'm gonna come to you with the respect of being a mom.
Somebody asked me this the other day, you know, because I always say hi to those people. Like every time I walk in somewhere, every time I always say, if there's someone who's there, I always say hi to them. So This person asked me, like, why are you always saying hi to those people? I'm like, those people have the toughest jobs. They have to do with people.
True. Like when I use a public transport, I mean a public toilet, maybe I wanna go come and toy. If it's a good day for me, which more like uNkulunkulu, I'm not gonna lie, uNkulunkulu has blessed me. Like ngiyakona keep up with my daily activities. If I'm going to a toilet, it's 3 and I'm getting 20 rand, I'm not gonna take the change. This person who's behind, like Olapa, need the money more than I do.
Fact.
Because nalo taking randi bengizomenzana, nothing, like nothing tangible. Yena angagibela ngayo, angathenga ispinach nasabuyele ekhaya.
That's mandatory, you know.
But guys, nayo le mentality leyo sonke. That's one thing about me, do you know, guys? I'm a very nice person.
Are we wrapping it up right now? Hey, we're supposed to wrap the show a while ago.
We can talk for a day.
Yo, we can talk for a whole time, but you know, every good thing has to come to an end.
Yeah.
You know, besides future, but yeah.
And money.
Besides future, but anyways, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and if you managed to stay up to this long on this video, we appreciate you. We love you so much. We are, man. We mean the whole world to the whole team. Stay safe. Show love to everybody because it doesn't cost you anything. You know. Follow me on Instagram at Buthelezi. Follow Prince and on Instagram at.
Man, guys, man, can't follow ish. It's not about that. Once you tell back for sure, they feel entitled. Follow your phone.
Okay, don't follow me too, Oaks. But yeah, we are.
But guys, thank you so much, and also thank you for the love and support that you give us on all the different social media platforms. And also, this is not about me, so still kuluma kutsining follow. For now, subscribe ban.
Subscribe.
Man, before Sival. Ngoba but how I video kwende kanjani ukuthi ibe na 2,000 views ama subscribers ang 300.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
La babukela bang 1,000 ulahlekelwa ngimalini push subscribe. Kuyavela ukuthi wena subscribe kuma channel amangaki.
Awulahlekelwa ngilutho.
Nothing. Subscribe and supportani. Subscribe panic.
Make sure you subscribe, and another thing, don't reply to no hater. Don't reply to no hater. You have 2 things you came here for. Money, I can't say the other, but yeah.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
we gotta continue preaching, man. Don't